It is coming this week. Some updates you certainly want to be aware of, and I have all the details for you in this video. Let's get into it right now. But if you're new here, or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video so I can keep you updated during this very, very busy time. As things are changing very fast, I'm watching it closely and breaking it all down into these short videos so that you can get the latest details hot off the wire each and every day as this information is being released. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any updates going forward. And let's jump right into it. And again, thank you so much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. And please remember, I'm here for you each and every day in any way that I possibly can be during this very busy and confusing time. All right, let's jump right into it. So let me take just a minute here and give you a quick update on where we're sitting with gas prices and oil prices. If you've been watching the videos over the last week or so, you've seen that gas prices and oil prices have been very, very volatile. In other words, going up and down quite a bit. When it comes to gas prices, mostly just up every single day. However, it was 1 week ago today, we were sitting at a national average of $3.92 per gallon. That sounds like a bargain these days. I mean, seriously. As of right now, the national average on 1 gallon of gas is $4.32. Well, get this. Over the last day or so, it's dropped half of a penny. Yeah, I said that correctly. Half of a penny. And I've seen a couple headlines coming out today saying, gas is going down. And I thought, really? Where? How much? Yeah, it's gone down a half of a penny per gallon. Whoa. We're getting rich now. I mean, seriously, unreal. So anyway, the highest price we've ever seen so far, the national average, was $4.33. It's now sitting at $4.32.50. So yeah, we're pretty much sitting right at the highs again. So anyway, my point is, this is kind of where we're sitting as of right now. So we're basically up, what is that, 40 cents in 1 week. From 1 week ago today, it was up 40 cents per gallon. That's big stuff right there. So anyway, just wanted to give you a quick update. However, one more quick update here on this situation. The futures market, it just opened up a couple hours ago. This is where crude oil trades, and it's down a little over 2% as of right now. However, here's the deal. You typically don't see the oil price fluctuating and then gas changing price very quickly either, especially on the downside. When oil goes down, usually gas prices don't follow all that quickly. However, conveniently, as weird as it is, when oil prices go up, gas usually goes up immediately. Kind of weird how that happens, right? Kind of interesting, but that's just how it works out there. So anyway, just wanted to give you a quick update on that. All right, something else here I want to bring to your attention, and again, this is kind of one of those old topics, but again, it's back. I think the saying goes, an oldie but a goodie. I don't know. I'm just making that up. I think I've heard that saying at one point in my life, but here's the deal. This is certainly not a goodie, but it certainly is something a little bit older here. But I want you to be aware of it because it's something I just saw coming up once again. COVID. Remember that word? Yeah, I know. It's like as old as the dinosaurs, it feels like. Nope, but it's not. Here's what I just found. So today I came across a couple of reports, and apparently, COVID cases are kind of surging across the country again right now. Now, this new variant that they're talking about is called Deltacron. It's a variant between the Delta variant and the Omicron variant. So they're calling it Deltacron. Anyway, I don't want to be here to scare anybody. I don't want to get anybody, freaked out or anything like that. I'm just simply telling you, according to what the reports are saying, and again, it's been a very long time since we've seen anything on on COVID in particular, but the deal is, I saw a couple of reports today saying some cases are up over 50% in just 1 week alone. So with everything else going on around the country, around the world, globally right now, why don't we just throw a little COVID in the mix? I mean, seriously, why not? We've got this big old blender spinning around with everything in it. Why not throw a little dash of COVID right in there along with it? So anyway, just want you to be aware of this. Again, we can watch this closely, but at the same time, I feel like we've got much bigger fish to fry right now versus worrying about COVID all that much. I mean, seriously, at the same time, we still got to be aware of it, things like that going on. But realistically, let's not focus on it too much right now. I think we've got some other bigger topics at the moment that we should maybe be kind of focusing our attention on. All right, next, I want to lay something else here for you that's going to be going on this week, and then I'm going to give you a little glimpse into something I just saw literally moments before recording this video, and I'm kind of excited about it, but more details on that here in just a minute. All right, so This week, we will be hearing from the Federal Reserve. Starting on Tuesday, they will be kicking off their 2-day FOMC meeting. So this is something that they have every 6 weeks. It's an FOMC meeting. Basically, all of the Federal Reserve members, all these guys get together. Well, there's probably some women there too. I'm not, all the people in the Federal Reserve get together and they decide, what are we doing going forward? What's the state of the economy? Are we going to raise interest rates? What's going on here? Anyway, they start their meeting on Tuesday, and it'll actually be ending on Wednesday. So it's a 2-day meeting, and then the Federal Reserve Chairman comes out, Jerome Powell, and he gives a little announcement and says interest rates are going up, they're staying flat, or whatever he says. Anyway, we anticipate, based on what he has already said a couple days ago and the anticipated information going on right now, that he'll be raising interest rates, or I should just say the Federal Reserve will be raising interest rates by a minimum of 25 basis points, otherwise known as 0.25%, 0.25%. Now, why would they be doing this to us? Well, they're trying to do it to alleviate some of the pressures from inflation. However, as we've talked about many times, again, I'm not going to go into a ton of detail here, but a 0.25 point interest rate hike is going to do absolutely nothing when it comes to inflation. If they want to get ahead of this inflation, they've got to be really, really aggressive. But the problem with that is if they get too aggressive raising interest rates, it's going to collapse the market. So they got to really thread the needle here with this thing, raising the interest rates just enough to maybe do something to inflation, which it's not. But otherwise, if they raise too much, too fast, goodbye, there goes the markets straight down. So anyway, either way, if you've been watching the videos for a while now, I still think that the rug is going to get pulled out from under this market, and we're going to see this thing head much, much lower. But again, we can talk about that in a separate video. I don't want to make this all about the market. But anyway, so the Federal Reserve will be meeting this week, and it's anticipated they'll raise rates anywhere between 0.25%, 25 basis points, possibly 50 basis points, which is a 0.5%. So there's a little bit of talk, a little bit of speculation that could be happening. But again, we won't know until Tuesday. So I want you to be aware of that. As I've mentioned so many times now, we've got to watch interest rates for a number of reasons. Number one, it may just tickle inflation a little bit. And when I say tickle, yeah, it's pretty much just going to be a little tickle. It's not going to do much to inflation. Unfortunately, inflation is very strong right now. But next, we also have to watch this closely because any adjustable rate, like loans or anything that you have right now, maybe it's a mortgage, a personal loan, a home equity line, auto loan, adjustable rate mortgage. I think I already said that one. But my point is, if any of you have any of these products, it's all pegged to the federal funds rate. Well, therefore, or the 10-year treasury notes. Therefore, if they raise interest rates, therefore, these rates will also adjust higher as well. So that means we just have to pay more in interest. Yay, right? More interest. Just what we want to do. Anyway, just want to be aware of what's going on out there. All right, next, really quick glimpse on something I just saw right before recording this video. Now, again, I like to cross-reference all my data, right? I've said that before in many of my videos. When I come out and talk about something, I always cross-reference it across many of my sources. So, however, right before I started recording this video, I came across yet again another person calling on a stimulus check. So, I don't want to give too many details here simply because I just saw it literally right before recording this video. I have not cross-referenced it yet, so I feel like I don't really trust talking about it quite yet until I can cross-reference it with a couple other of my sources. But again, just in the last, I'm going to say, 5 days now, we've seen 2 different proposals hit the floor talking about getting stimulus out to the lower income and struggling Americans. Now, these were all pegged around gas prices. Remember these? I've talked about it in a few different videos recently. Between $200 and $300 vouchers for gas. Remember, that's one of them. And the next one would be the $240 to $360, basically quarter stimulus checks from those large gas corporations, right? So those are the 2 that have come out here in the last couple of days. This is yet again another one. I can tell you this much. It's way different, and it's actually different in a much better way, as in we're talking more money. So anyway, I don't want to be like sitting here saying, oh, you're just teasing us. I apologize. My point is, I'm pretty excited about it because this is actually exciting. As I said earlier in a previous video, Just as of recently, I've seen multiple reports coming out here just in the last few days. Multiple people, multiple advocacy groups, large people out there like lawmakers even coming out introducing stimulus check proposals. They're talking about direct payments. They're talking about something for the people. Therefore, to me, it seems very encouraging that after all of these months that we've been waiting for Congress to do something, we've been waiting for them to make a statement about something as far as stimulus checks or direct payments, anything like that. Finally, we're getting a little bit more talk here over the last few days. A lot of articles. I've seen a lot of headlines talking about direct payments and stimulus checks. And yet again, I just found another one right before recording this video. So again, here's what I'm going to do. When I get done recording this one and I get this one up, I'm going to go back and I'm going to cross-reference it with some more of my sources. If all looks good, provided it has to look good. Like I said, I cross-reference my information because it is my dedication to bring you honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information every single day in these videos. So I can't just trust one source. I have to cross-reference everything. That is something that's very important to me. So I'm going to do that when I get done recording this video. And if all looks good, all systems are a go, then I'll be back right away in the morning with another update and give you all the details as far as what I found with this. So I'm excited. When I briefly read through it, I thought, I like the sound of this one. It sounded a lot better. So again, I'm going to be honest with you. Over the last maybe 4 or 5 days or so, I'm getting way more optimistic on a stimulus check or direct payment of some kind, simply because of how much attention we've been seeing on this and the simple fact that we've seen Congress talking about this over the last couple of days and multiple co-signers. That's a good sign. Co-signers on a direct payment, a direct check, otherwise known as stimulus check. That's a really good thing. It's been a very long time since we've seen anything like that out of Congress. In fact, it's been about a year. It's been about a year since the last time that we saw something substantial like this come out of Congress. It's a good thing, I can tell you that much. So anyway, I'm going to check through it, look at everything closely. If all systems are a go, of course, I'll be back right away in the morning with an update on this and let you know what I found and all the details that you need to know. But anyway, there's a lot going on right now, and honestly, when it comes to stimulus checks and things like that, I feel like it's pretty encouraging with how much attention it's been getting here just over the last couple days, especially since we've seen all of that data coming out on the latest inflation numbers. I feel like it's pretty encouraging. So, again, nothing as of right now has been approved, but I don't know. I feel like Congress is starting to go down the road of direct checks again. So it's a good thing. Anyway, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Just wanted to run through a couple quick updates here for you as far as what we can anticipate this week. And of course, we'll have to see what Congress says this week. It's like a big circus with Congress. I mean, let's be real with ourselves, right? We walk into the tent every week, and it's just a big circus show. We have no clue what kind of act is going to go on that week. We just got to sit back and wait for the show to begin. And that's basically Congress, right? So anyway, hopefully they put on a good show for us this week, and hopefully they get us excited, and maybe even we'll give them a standing ovation if they do something good for us. So anyway, I'm here for you. I'm watching everything closely. I'll break it all down as quickly as I can in these short videos, and I truly just want to be here for you, as that is my dedication to you and this community. So again, thanks so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share this video or any others here on the channel with your friends, family, and social media, and go back and check out any of the other 2,200 videos right here on the channel. And of course, stay tuned for that video right there in the morning with all the details on this new announcement here, provided it looks good. So anyway, enjoy. I'll catch you again later in the next video. Thanks again for your support.